is the name of the constant, which is the first parameter, and its value, whatever the value you want to assign to the constant name. And the third parameter is true. If I do not give true, then constant name and constant name are different. If I do not give true over there. Now assume I gave true as a third parameter, then constant name and constant name are same. Okay, that's the only difference. The case is a difference over there. So if true is not passed, if true is passed. Okay, I'm not audible to you now, Jinesh. So maybe the connection is a problem. I don't know. I'll just check it out. It's supposed to be only 544 kbps connection to have this particular class for a strength of 10. This class can accommodate 25 students at once. So I assume most of you guys are from India, and it's okay. In India, 544 kbps is the minimum speed. Everybody now has, at least they say they have 3 mbps connection. Mine is a 25 mbps connection, so I don't have any problem in streaming this out. So maybe. Okay, let's see. So it's only case sensitive. The third parameter is only about case sensitive. So let's see. I did not give anything over there. I did not pass a value. So let me just comment out this this thing over here and go back here, and I'll just refresh. So I'll remove this true here. I remove the true, and let's see what does it got to say. You see, it says use of undefined constant OS. Okay, it throws an error. It's a notice on line 36. It says. So let me just close this out. So it says it throws an error. Now when I passed true, it has taken it. There was no error thrown. When I did not pass it, it has thrown an error over there. Alright, so did you get the difference between that? So define is used to only define constants. You guys need not worry about that. Most of the cases we do not use any constants actually. We only use we only see the power of variables. So as in we don't get that need, because nothing is constant in dynamic websites except, you know, as I told, the site name. So that's the only case where we use constant to declare our site name, which remains constant throughout the website. And as far as I know, everything is dynamic in our programming, so we will be using variables all the time. Okay, so coming to the print statements here, we have seen echo. Okay, echo can take multiple parameters, which you have seen, comma separated, right? Any questions in that echo statement? And print is a function here which can only take one argument. No, I'm not sharing my screen. I just closed it because I'm talking something on the whiteboard. So just guys, remind me if I say, hey, let's code, or let's see it in a program. Just remind me that, you know, I have to share my screen. Okay, eventually I'll get habituated to it, to sharing the screen while I'm going back from the class, going out of the class. Okay, so print underscore r is the next statement. This is used, okay, we'll pass an array to this, and var underscore dump, okay, this is used to print the data type and its value. Okay, so this is used to print arrays, and it can also print our general variables, but usage I'm saying, and this is rare cases. These are the types of print statements we got in PHP. So most 80% of the time, again 80% of the time, we just use echo statement. Okay, so interviewers will ask what's the difference between echo and print when both of them has the same purpose. Let's just say echo can take multiple parameters, whereas print can only take one argument, and echo is faster than print in general. Okay, so that's the difference between that. And print underscore r is used mostly on the arrays to see what a value particular array has. Okay, and this is used to just test what kind of data type we got in a variable. This one, var underscore dump. So how do I use them? So whenever I have a doubt what kind of a value a variable is holding, I'll use var dump. So it gives me both what kind of value and what is that value. So I'll use var dump. And when I'm dealing with databases, I'll use print underscore r, because a database is always returns either an object or an array. Okay, so remember these points. These are very useful. Like most of the people out there, they know how to write code, but they don't know how to debug the code. So debug the code using var dump. So we won't be using var dump in real programming. We only use it in development to check what kind of value it has. Debug the code using var underscore dump, since it gives the value and the data type. The second is dealing with database. Use print underscore r to print the value of that array or object. Again, we won't be using this in our programming. This again debugging. And the last is echo. Most of the times we use this. Okay, and it is always advised. See, I'll share the screen here. So I'll show one thing here for you guys. This is really important. You can write the entire code right from doc type, right from here until the bottom, inside an echo statement. You can say echo everything. You can write inside an echo statement, except these things are real PHP. So whatever you are writing, whatever you see on the browser can be echoed, but the best practice is, now I'll tell you, how many guys here are watched the introduction to PHP videos in which I have talked about Zend engine, the thing which is behind execution of the PHP script. So what Zend engine usually do is, I'll just explain for the guys who don't know about it.